Welcome everyone, and thank you for plugging in the outlet. I am your host, Ted Luke. Tonight on the show we have Armand Piecuch. Armand is a fourth-year Wartburg student. To start us off, we're going to have Armand, accompanied by Hunter Gray, play a song called Every Way I Can. Take it away, guys.
See me on my better days, maybe this would all be okay. Tell me where to begin and how can I say? If I reach my hand out into this darkness so unknown, would I find you there? Would I face it alone? And I wanted to. And I need you too. Could I be the sparkle that your eyes have lost? The share your smiles that have gone so far. In all the ways I can, every way I can. Could I chisel out a beating heart from stone, save you from the fear of carrying on alone? If I could see you on your better days, would it really matter anyway? When I wish you were here, you just threw it away. And could it be that we weren't strong enough to handle this on our own? And I guess the truth is worse than empty hope. And I wanted to. And I need you too. Could I be the sparkle that your eyes have lost? The share your smiles that have gone so far. In all the ways I can, every way I can. Could I chisel out this beating heart from stone, save you from the fear of carrying on alone? In all the ways I can, all the ways I can.
That sounds like an instant classic. Doesn't that sound like a movie song or something like that, right? Something like that. All right, after the break, we'll look into Armand's past as a musician, so get excited for that. We are back, and I gotta say thank you for that song that you just did before the break. Now, did you write that?
I did, and but I had very good collaboration with Hunter Gray and Karina Devine for that song. We wrote it for the Chasing Neptune short film. That was
So
filmed.
it wasn't a film. I was right.
You were right.
I was
Yes,
right. I could
you
not have
were.
seen that coming.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna talk a little bit about your kind of your past performances, and you have some clips for us.
Absolutely.
So can we watch that a little bit and talk about that as we go on?
If you're up for America's Funniest Home Videos.
I'm ready to laugh. All right, let's see that. Let's talk
do it.
about this.
Let's do it.
All righty.
Here we go.
Musical. Ooh,
Musical History.
that seems already
It's
legit.
Very formal. Yeah. All right. So first off, I began in the classical period. As you can see now, I played in a classical guitar ensemble called Alhambra. And yeah, we did all kinds of classical music performances. As you can see, my hair is pretty short.
Yeah, you don't even have any facial hair.
I don't have any facial hair at all.
Way back when.
Way back when. Back in the good old days, yeah. So yeah, just a bunch of classical music stuff. I still do some classical music. Then we transitioned over to the metal period where I was a total punk.
Look at you.
As you
yeah.
can see,
Man.
thinking I can shred. This is a really great performance right here. These were the kind of shows we did. Just underground shows where guys like that were just taking everything off.
Yep, that's me. I think that was me, wasn't it?
That was probably
Friday
It
night?
was a Friday night. Yeah, we did this every Friday night. It was
Every
ridiculous.
Friday night.
Yeah. So yeah, good music, awesome times. As you can see,
Great
the guys
fans?
feeling it.
Great
Yeah,
fans?
great fans. Really great fans. After that, we transitioned over to I transitioned over to a rock and roll period, and I joined a band that played a bunch of school shows and parties and whatnot. And this was after this particular show, I decided I wasn't going to play lead guitar anymore because I remember I was trying to play a solo at this point, and I was really failing at it.
Oh man.
So then we transitioned over to a Christian band where
That's a good way to get back
is-
into the
yeah.
swing of things.
Yeah, and at this point, we were recording an album for my church, and this was my first experience with recording music and kind of doing a pseudo producer role. We were able to do a bunch of experimentation and just playing around with different sounds and whatnot. So I kind of took up a producer chair and just kind of took over the project. It was all leading up to this concert that there's a few clips of right here. Sadly, the album itself that we recorded never saw the light of day. It was really sad.
Oh man.
Yeah,
All
they're
that
just-
work.
All that work. But it was a great experience, and it really helped me get on the track that I wanted to be and that I find myself in now. A lot of these shots are really blurry, but it was a lot of cell phone footage, I
A
think.
lot of cell phone.
Yeah.
That's the digital age.
Digital
There you go.
age, yeah.
Need your help on that one.
Yeah. So after this, let's see what comes. Oh yeah,
There's some facial
all
hair.
this took place in Peru, by the way.
Okay.
So then I moved back to the States, and then I kind of went on this solo period where I was just kind of experimenting with music and doing all kinds of really funky videos, as you can see, until I formed my very first band here at Wartburg called 46 Sticky Keys.
Sticky keys.
Yeah, and
Sticky. Why sticky keys?
well, the history behind that was there's 4 strings on a bass, 6 strings on a guitar, drumsticks, and then keys on a
it all
keyboard.
comes in.
Yeah,
it all
that's
comes together.
clever, right?
Yeah, I
And
see some facial hair too on there.
Yeah.
So it's present.
And then the next year, I formed Zombie Escape Plan, and this is a gig that we played at freshman orientation. My sophomore
Way to
year.
invite them in.
Exactly. Yeah. Nothing like a rock show to get freshmen
Get 'em all
excited about
pumped up.
college. Absolutely. And then I
Jeez.
formed Red Velvet Sunset. We're doing a lot of really cool headbangage right there.
Like headbanging right to that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this was the latest band I had. As you can see, the facial hair has kind of increased. I hope you can
has.
kind of see that.
I could tell.
Yeah, and then 2014, who knows what's going to happen?
Who
'Cause
knows, man?
Every single year, new stuff, new experiences, new shows.
You gotta try it. You gotta try it all for the future.
Absolutely.
Hey, well, I want to thank you for giving us the little insight to your
You're welcome.
music and everything like that. But after the break, you're gonna talk about your future plans.
I hope so. yeah.
Exactly. So we're gonna hear more about his music too. So stick around, everybody. Thank you for not changing the channel. And here with me now is the one and only Armand Piecuch. Now let's get down to some crazy questions that I need to ask you to get to know you more and the audience get to know you more. Now, first crazy question, what is your major?
Communication arts and music minor.
All right, what's next?
Well, I'm hoping to find a place in like the music production world, maybe sound production, whatever has to do with sound, basically.
Okay, just kind of along that lines. What's your, the most ideal job you want to have?
I mean, like I said, just be involved with sound in some way, shape, or form, whether it's producing bands, whether it's mixing sound or designing sound for movies or shows or whatever, just anything to do with sound in general, really.
I've seen you've done a totally different array of genres and everything. What would you want to focus on as leading on to your career and changing it, maybe?
I guess, I mean, if I were to, if it went on the direction I was hoping it goes, and I were like to mix bands and stuff, I would really like to work with an artist that would be up for experimentation and just being creative and stuff, because I like to do that a lot during my my production and recording sessions. Just try out new things, try out whatever sounds good, what may not sound good, just play around with stuff and see what works out the best.
Is there anything like specific that you've done at Wartburg that if you've experimented with that you're proud of to talk about?
I mean, kind of. I mean, I've had the pleasure to work with such musicians as Andrew Hoyt and Hunter Gray.
It's weird that those two are here right now.
I know, it's such a
weird
weird coincidence, But yeah, I've had a lot of fun recording them in the past. They're really great guys to work with. Got a lot of great ideas and they're always willing to to ask for input or creative consultation, whatever, with whatever project they're working on. And artists like that are really awesome to work with.
So now, thank you for sitting down with me. But now you're gonna have a song with Andrew Hoyt over there.
I am.
And it's called "Good Morning and Amazing," right?
It is.
All right, let's hear that.
It's an amazing song. Okay.
That's amazing. I'm excited now.
Good morning. It's amazing.
Awesome song, guys. Man, is that on iTunes yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? All right, after the break, we'll be back with some guitar improvisations with Armand. Stay tuned. You are back with the Outlet. We have Armand to perform yet another song, but this song's a little different. Can you tell us a little about that, Armand?
This song is Variations on Ocean. It is a song originally by John Butler, and it's very interesting because every time John Butler plays it, he plays it differently.
Okay.
And so it's kind of, I see the song as kind of like John Butler's gift to the world. Like, take this song, do what you will with it, just let it evolve and grow with you. So I'm going to provide my own interpretation of John Butler's song, which doesn't come anywhere close to John Butler's version, but hopefully it'll sound all right.
All right, let's hear you rip it.
All right.
Thank you for sticking around. Now, coming up on our show, March 27th, we'll have a Waterloo-based band, Dylan Sirens and the Neighbors, join us in the studio. The band has made quite a name for themselves in Iowa with their unique, cohesive sound. Check out a bit of their music video for their song, Pictures of You.
Flying across the beautiful USA.
We are really looking forward to that show, so make sure you tune in to catch Dylan Sines and the Neighbors on the 27th for more great music. Before we wrap up, here's Armand with one last song called White Noise. Thank you for plugging into the outlet tonight, and we'll see you next time. Take it away, Armand.
Divided between heaven and hell, and I am dead too, but I still want you. Like to think that I was one who thought he knew you best, but now your words are spilling out through the hole inside your chest. Oh, won't you be the soul of my song? 'Cause my own soul